back to Van Oekel. Pressure by King. Darnell King with a chance, and he scores!
It was a tough moment, and you know, from a mental standpoint, I think the early goal syndrome, you know, we're just finding different ways to have mental lapses as a team and individually to put ourselves behind the 8 ball. And you know, I felt like 2 things happened, and certainly the speed of the player surprised Matt with his first touch, thinking he had a little more time. And then also Matt took a little step backwards right before he decided to hit it forward. So typically I think if Matt had read how fast the guy was going, he probably would have just gone through the ball with his second touch. It's tough on Matt because it's certainly individually he knows he should have done much better. But as a group too, we kind of felt like we hit rock bottom a little bit in terms of how we were finding different ways to put ourselves in a bind in terms of navigating the game. Calls can go your way and not go your way in games, and I think, you know, it's a tough job to be a referee. I think both those plays kind of showed the example of you know, how quickly plays move and how quickly things happen. And yeah, I think there was a quick play where the ball got deflected a little bit, and sometimes that makes it tough for a referee to know who deflected the ball when and where. And like I said, that call didn't go our way, and it looked, you know, like that we were going to be frustrated by that call. But in the end, I mean, I may be in the minority here, but I keep looking at that highlight of the winning goal, and I don't see it offsides as much as everybody else does. People are saying he's an inch offside. I kind of question that. I think it was pretty close to even, so I don't think you can argue too much that our winning goal is offside. Certainly having numbers in the box helps in that situation. You know, you have 2 guys in 2 good spots in the goal, and then the goalie has to deal not only with the service of the ball and trying to judge the flight of that ball that Simone hit, but he also has to deal with the guys if they get their head on it. And you know, I thought Travis did a good job of you know, going up and challenging and making the goalie not sure quite aware of where the ball was going to go exactly. Soccer is one of the unique sports, you know, where the clock just doesn't count down to 0 and that's it. You know, because there is some start and stop time, you know, there are some injury timeouts that aren't recorded in the same way where the clock stops. That's on the referee's discretion to figure out how much extra time should be added to the end of the game. It does put some of the power in the referee's hand, but that also kind of creates that drama at the end of the game where you're not sure when it's going to end, and there is some tension about the game because of that. So then you add on this 4 minutes of stoppage time. So as coaches and players, we all know right around how much time is left. But even within those 4 minutes, what happens is sometimes the game is slowed down, there's an injury, there's subs. Along with the rule of the law is that as long as there's an attacking play going on, the referee shouldn't stop the play until the ball was cleared out. So that whole last minute 30 was really a lot of stop and start from 2 really dangerous set pieces that we had. And then one went for a corner, and then from the corner came back out. Simone still had a chance to cross, which the ref let play. And then we scored from there. And if you notice, he actually added about another 30 to 45 seconds on top of when we scored. He didn't just blow the whistle after that. That moment for me, I was just so happy for the guys because I felt like coming into the second half, when we had so many good chances in the first half, you know, we missed so many things that probably could have got us back into the game, and we gave up such a disappointing goal. I thought the effort and energy to continue to fight for 95+ minutes was so important. Massively happy for the guys that we pulled it off. I think they had the right attitude the whole second half. It's not easy when, like you said, you have the confidence waning a little bit from what's happened the last couple of weeks. And certainly now that we have the bye week, the 3 points was huge. We get some time to really work on some stuff and get healthy and for this final run of the first season.